out there? I hope you're fine. Welcome back again. Please hit the subscribe button before we go any further. Today I'm going to be looking at Swiss franc versus Japanese yen. So we're going to do our analysis together as we wait for the market to open today midnight. Okay, so let's see what we can see on Swiss franc Japanese yen. Let me go through my technical analysis and let's see what it presents us. Okay, always remember, whenever you are analyzing any chart, it's very important for you to start from the higher time frame. You do a top-down analysis. You start from the higher time frame, then going to the lower time frame. I don't know what your trading time frame is, but I like to go from a daily or a weekly to an hourly chart. Okay, so from here I try to see what I can see. I zoom out. I try to identify structures. Okay, so from here, what sticks out to me, let me try to draw in my levels. So this is what sticks out to me. So with this same significant high where price is currently at, that is a very significant area. So we take note of it. What else can you see? So I can also see this area here. Price kind of respected that area for some time. So that's a significant area. There, somewhere there. And somewhere here. I think that'll be all for now. Okay. I see that. And I think that's all for now. I can go to my 4-hour time frame. I see what is happening. Okay. And it was impossible for us to draw a trend line, an ascending trend line on the daily, but you see that here it's actually possible for us to do that. So let's go ahead and just do that. Okay, so we've got this point here, this touch here, and that touch there. So we have actually two scenarios here. So let's see. The first trend line that I can draw, which was actually violated, is this one. And someone can ask, yeah, is it important to draw a violated trend line? If you're not around by that particular time when the market was happening, I mean, you wouldn't have known what have happened. Okay, so just put it there. There's a reason why I'm doing this. Okay, and yeah, and another one is what is also somewhere here. The first touch is here, and it's coming like this. Okay, these are it's very simple. Only draw out the areas which appear very visible to you, which are very visible. Like you don't have to strain your eyes and try to find these areas. So these are the very simple areas to identify. And another trick that you can use for you to identify structures, you can switch to a line chart. You're able to see these ones much better. You see, we have one touch there, but the touch there, and also a touch, then price broke out of that trend line. Okay, yeah, and then the other touch was here, and then we had touch there, and also almost had a touch there, but it fell. It couldn't really touch the trend line. So from here, I can switch back to my candlestick chart. Okay, this one is much better because it tells you a lot of what is happening in the market right now. Okay, remember, we at M&F traders are trained traders. Of course, when we spot a reversal, we can still jump in, but we focus much more on trend trading. Okay, so this one, as you can see, as we've seen previously, this is a long-term up. It's in a long-term uptrend. It's been trending up for some time. Okay, since January, since last year actually, just been going up. So it would be wise for us to only be looking for buying opportunities. All right. So let's continue in our quest to find buying opportunities. Okay. So what can you see from here? Personally, what would be more appealing to me is if this resistance is broken. I'm not going to do anything else. If I'm for my buying opportunity, okay, I'm going to wait for this trend line to be broken. This trend line here, I mean this significant area, this significant high. That's the one I want to see broken. And once price does that, then I can go long. So if I want to buy, then I would want to price. I'd want price to do this. I'd want price to do this before I can place any buying trades. Okay, so something like this, a break and a retest, and then going upward. This is what I would like to see if I'm going to take a buy trade. Okay, and with this one, with this kind of setup, my stop loss is going just to be below the broken resistance, which will now turn into support. Okay, so this is how it is. So I want to see price breaking this structure, and once price does that, I'd like to see a retest before price can continue to the upside. But again, we're not market makers. We react to what the market does. So if the market does not do this, if the market does not break this resistance here, what I'd love to see is see what happened. You see why I drew this area here? So we had this trend line here, first touch, second touch, a third touch, the fourth touch, price kind of broke out of this trend line. So there's a strategy which we call the break and retest strategy. So here you buy at a retest of the broken uh, trend line. So price kind of broke this trend line and kind of came back for a retest, and you simply wait. You wait to see if price is going to give you a retest, this retest, and if it's going to bounce off going down, then you only do that after you've seen proof of price being rejected at that area. Of course, there are a lot of sellers here, a lot of people trying to sell at this resistance here. But again, with this bullish pressure, it's possible that price can still go up. So our first idea is we see a break of the structure and we see price breaking and closing above the structure, and then we can go high. We can go for a buy, stop loss just below the support, which we previous resistance turned into support, and our stop loss of about 30. 30 will be just fine, okay, depending on your risk tolerance, of course. This is what I would do if price breaks this resistance, because I know that once that price has broken, it is a high chance of it continuing, it being a strong uptrend. Okay, what if that doesn't happen? What am I left with? If for example the opposite happens, we've seen this price coming here, so we've seen price breaking this area here, breaking this trend line, right? After breaking this trend line, it came back forward for a retest. Now what if we can have something like this? What if price can still come back down here? Is that possible? Anything is possible when it comes to forex. Therefore, we're not supposed to be market makers. We're only supposed to react to what the market does. So if this happens, I'll be willing to go in for a sell. Okay, but only if I have confirmation. Remember, it's not about confirmation, it's not about confluence. Don't just take a sell, or don't just take any trade just because you see that price is giving you some signs that really some concrete confluences. Okay, so you need to have some confluence. So here, if I'm going to take a sell, meaning I'm looking at right now, I'll be using what we call a break, a trend line break and retest strategy, and if that happens, my stop loss would be also something like 30. Okay, so I can just move my stop loss somewhere there, and I'll enter there, and I can target this area. Is it possible that price can still come back here? It's possible. Nobody knows. Okay, therefore don't try to predict what the market will do, but just react. Remember, I'm giving you my ideas. Okay, so otherwise this is all for me. I think, yeah, this is absolutely all for me. Let's wait and see what the market will do after it opens. Okay, Otherwise, if you stuck with me during these few minutes, I thank you, and I also appreciate if you left us a subscription. Please subscribe and also give us a like. Also hit the subscribe button also as well, and also make sure that you don't miss any videos or any follow-up videos that we do. And also, if you'd like us to cover a certain topic, please do leave it in the comment section, and we'll gladly do it. All right, from me, it's bye bye, and until next time.